Okay, guys, I hope you can hear me again. So let's start. And if we are joined by someone else, we will explain to him later, and he will join us directly in the discussion. So let's go on. So hello, everyone. And as you could see in the flyer, can you hear me, by the way? Please, someone to check my voice.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. So as we could see on the flyer that we are going to talk about dialogue. And we know this is a very interesting culture. I prefer to call it the culture of dialogue. It solves a lot of issues and it is very interesting in our daily lives, as well as we will work on developing speaking skills for some students if someone feel awkward when he is start talking in front of his classmates. So we will work together today to create a safe space that will help us to express ourselves, our thoughts, our ideas freely without any constraint. So let's start. Bismillah. So welcome to Dialogue Circles. Sorry to yes. So let's go. Welcome to dialogue circles. So these circles, as I said, are aimed at helping students to speak out their ideas using English. Incrementally, inshallah, we will help students to break the ice and discover their potentials, their internal skills, etc. So through the culture of dialogue, and we will practice in these things, inshallah. So dialogue, what is it? This is the title of our first workshop. By the way, we still have two others. This is the first one. So I applied a program of 3 workshops, the first one, the second, and the third. I hope we can cover it all, inshallah, during Ramadan. And I hope I can see you in all the workshops participating and opening your microphones, etc., and sharing with us what you know about any question or any idea will be delivered there. Okay, so this is the outline. We will start by the check-in. In the check-in, we will introduce ourselves, and of course we will invite each other to introduce ourselves. This is it will be, there is an activity, an icebreaker. We will get to know each other, inshallah. So we will move on to state some rules, because as I said, we have 3 workshops. So to be sure that we will have fun time and an atmosphere of learning, etc. So we have to state some rules to respect before starting our workshops. Then we will move on to distinguish between what does it mean communication. We will know what does it mean a debate, and finally we will practice in dialogue, of course, and then we will go to the definition of dialogue. Practicing, this is the phase of practice. We will practice in dialogue, and there will be checkout where all of us will answer some questions, and I hope I can see some feedbacks from you, either negative, positive, good, not good. So let's start our journey. So this is the check-in, where you have to introduce yourself. Feel free, as I said before, to turn on the microphone or raise your hand and introduce yourself. And then remember the instructions. You will choose one number, okay? Behind the number, there is a hidden question, okay? You will introduce yourself, who you are, your family name, what are you studying, your level maybe of studies. If you have other engagements, why not? And you will choose, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and you will, sorry to admit, okay, and you will choose a number, answer the question, and then nominate randomly another name from the list, nominate someone else to introduce himself. So who is the first? Who can be the first?
Okay, I will be the first.
Go on, Mr. Your name, Mr. Abdurrahman. Yes.
Abdurrahman. Okay, I'm Abdurrahman Walad Khouret. I'm in Master Linguistics students. Happy to be here with you. So I select number 1.
You selected number 1. So Mr. Abdurrahman, choose number 1. So Abdurrahman, tell us a brief joke or something funny. Abdurrahman, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Tell us something either in Arabic or in English.
Joke.
Yes, joke. You don't have anyone?
Well, do you have a plan B or second option?
No problem, no problem, Mr. Abdurrahman. So
Okay.
if you don't have it, actually, you can nominate another one. If you remember it later on, you can tell us. So nominate any name from the list there.
All right. Okay.
Anyone?
Samir Al-Arousi.
Okay, go on, Mr. Samir. You are very welcome to turn on your microphone and introduce yourself, choose a number and nominate another one. Go on, Mr. Samir.
Hello, everybody.
Yes.
Lucy Samir, it's me. I don't know how I enter with my Gmail. I use my laptop of my husband. So the name of my husband you have there.
No problem.
My
Yes.
name is Fatima Marron. I don't know how to use my my Gmail in order to join the meeting.
No problem. You can open your Zoom account on Google first and then open it in your application and then you can join using your name, okay? So choose a number to answer a question here.
How I do now? I can quit. Then
No problem, no problem. You may face another issue and it takes a long time, so keep it like that.
Okay, my name Fatima Marron is
Yes,
to
Fatima.
English.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, choose a number to answer. No
Number
problem.
2.
Yes, number 2. We are going regularly, no problem. So we have حديدان ولا وجه تراب. Tell us why. What did you prefer? What do you prefer?
حديدان.
But why?
Actually, I didn't never follow the series from the beginning, but sometimes I heard
Yes.
something
Good.
about Hadidan and
Yes, he's very
his,
very smart.
jokes.
Yes. So nominate a number, a name, randomly. I'm sorry, from the list to introduce him or herself.
We have here, I think, Reda. I don't know.
Yes, Reda El Qamari. Go on.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, most welcome.
Hello everyone, do you hear me?
Yes, well.
Hello everyone. I don't use my cast, so
Introduce
Hey,
yourself. Yes.
okay. Hello everyone. Hello my partners. My name's Reda El Kamari. I'm 24 years old and I study English at the University Ibn Tufayl.
Yes. Choose a number.
8, number 8.
Number 8. Yes. Yes. How can you save the world from this pandemic? How can you save the world?
There is a lot of things to change, so
Yes.
I don't know why.
Tell us
I don't know
just
how.
one thing to change and the world will be changed, inshallah.
Work and keep working and hard working. That's it.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Reda. Read a name from
Thank
the list and it will be the last, by the way. We will get to know you more in the coming sessions. The last one, Mr. Reda.
Belmekki Sheyma.
Yes, we have Sheyma Belmekki. Turn on your microphone and introduce yourself. And you are the last. Yes. I think the voice is cutting.
I have a master's degree in finance, and
Yes.
okay. Can you?
Yes. No, it's okay.
Now you can hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I am Belmekki Sheyma. I have a master's degree in finance, and
Yes.
I'm a student in semester English department.
Yes, good. Choose a number.
9.
Number 9. Oh, you are very lucky, honestly. No question, Sheyma. Congratulations, Sheyma. You have no question. So there's.
Thank you.
We are going. Sorry about this issue. So now we get to know you. Some of you. We are coming to know the others, inshallah. So now it's my part, who I am and why I'm here, what I'm doing in my life, etc. So concerning who I am, I'm Slilim Youssef, 25 years old, and I'm from Kenitra. What I'm doing in my life, a lot of things, but I choose some of the things I'm doing daily in my daily life in relation to dialogue. So let's start by the first. I'm a national representative of African Voice here in Morocco, and there we are working on 2 things to cross the borders between youth. We are working first on on debate. We are organizing a debate championship across African countries. Very interesting. This year, by the way, is left. You can apply for the next year. And we are working on programs concerning dialogue and intercultural communication. The second thing, sorry to admit someone. The second thing is I'm an ambassador for dialogue assigned by the EFCD Foundation. And I'm an alumni of two programs. The first one called Dialogue Me was supported by the Swiss embassy here in Morocco. And the second one called Let's Dialogue, there where I got this experience I'm going to share with you. But there is a lot of things. I just choose the 3 most suitable things to share with you in our 3 workshops, inshallah. The second program called Let's Dialogue was supported by the International Dialogue Center, KAISI. You can look for the name. They are very interested in interreligious, intercultural dialogue, etc. So the next, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm an Isaacer. I think you know Isaac. We are working in 3 products, global talents. We are sending and receiving global talented people. And we are working on global teachers. We are helping Moroccan teachers, especially English language teachers, to go to get their experience abroad, and we accept other ones. Now we have a program here in Morocco. We will accept someone's to teach Spanish, I still remember, and English and French. So the next thing is that, sorry, I am a master student. S1, my first year in linguistics, and you could see there our beloved professor. He was my supervisor in the BA concerning translation. I'm an M1 student, and I think you know linguistics very well. So, as you know, before starting our workshop, we have, as I said in the outline, we have to agree about some rules. So sorry to admit someone's want to join us. Okay, we have to agree about some rules. And I'm not a teacher here. I'm not an expert who are coming to see these things, but I would like you to agree about some rules. So the question is, what are the rules you see suitable for us to respect during our workshops? Okay, so open the mic and tell us the rules you want to be here in our workshops. Who can tell me the first rule, for example, that everyone is subjected to? If you didn't understand the question, I can make it clear enough. Just tell me. Please, guys, I am here for you to open the microphone. I'm not going to give you any idea. Knowledge is everywhere, but we are here organizing, managing time, etc. And we would like to let you express yourself. Turn on the microphone, tell me what is the first. Okay, I will start, for example. Respect. Everyone here should respect each other, which means do not interrupt your friends. Maybe if I said you have to raise your hand, you have to raise your hand. Do not use bad words, etc. So this is the first rule. Who can tell us the second? Please, guys. Shy people again.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Yes, good afternoon.
So the second rule is to not dismiss the session of this workshop until next time.
Yes.
So
yes.
if someone will dismiss the session, we'll inform you or inform who is responsible for this workshop.
Good, cool. Because it is a program, so we have to learn all the details. Good, very interesting rule. Anyone else?
So I can say full commitment.
Yes, for commitment. Yes, yes. Thank you. So I have anyone else? Any rule? The others? Abdurrahman, Reda, Bilmikki, Fatima, Fuzia, Hassan, Rashid. Yes, go on.
Everybody has to talk.
Yes, this is the rule. This is the main rule. Everybody has to talk. Yalla, the others, please. This is the rule. Respect it. I think.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, Mr. Muhammad. Good afternoon.
I hope all is well. Well, as for the rules, I'd like to mention listening deeply to each other. We should give equal attention to everyone when we are listening to everyone during this dialogue, especially we are talking about dialogue, so we should, I mean, implement the qualities of a good dialogue during this talking dialogue on dialogue. So we are here we are having dialogue on dialogue, so we
Yes.
should have the qualities of a good dialogue.
Yes, very interesting rule. So I think the others, please, the next questions I will nominate, because please, we all have a good English. We all can speak. We all have ideas. Just what distinguish one from the other is the volunteer. Sometimes you find yourself volunteer to do something, and this can distinguish you from others. Please, whenever we have a question or participate. We are not here to judge. We are sharing. This is dialogue. To tell me what do you have there. Why did you behave in such a way? And I will tell you from my side. And we are coming to we are coming to see what's up. Okay. So the next rule I suggest, in addition to what you have said, inclusive. Do not use discriminatory words. Discrimination is avoided in our workshops. No experts, as I said, I'm not an expert in dialogue, but I have an experience and I'm working under a slogan. It is my last rule. The slogan, I will, as you will see, whenever I got to learn something, I prefer to share it, and I love to share it with love. So the fourth thing is bad behavior will not be tolerated. Sorry. Okay. So this is the slogan. Sharing is caring. So whenever you have an idea, share with us. Whenever you are sharing with us, you are caring of us. Okay. So everyone is subjected to these rules, where we invite you to help each other to create a safe space where everyone can express him herself freely. Sorry to admit someone else. We have Nada and we have iPhone. Yes, are joined by some of the participants. Sorry. Next time I won't accept. Okay, so just know, anyone turn on the microphone and answer the question. Are you ready to start this workshop?
Yes, of course. We are ready.
Good.
Yes.
Yes.
I can.
Yes, I highly appreciate this. Okay, so we will have some questions, some things to discuss. So feel free, as I said, raise your hand or ask the permission throughout the microphone, and I will give you the permission. You can say anything. Just respect the rules we set. For those who just join us, we have introduced ourselves, some of us, and we are coming to know each other, inshallah. And we put some rules to respect, inclusive, avoid discrimination, bad behavior will not be tolerated, and sharing is caring, etc. So communication, this is your part. What does it mean, communication, for you? Please ask the permission, raise your hand, tell me what does it mean, communication. Who can tell me?
Please, I have no hand here in my laptop.
I think go on to the right. Okay, go on. Just ask the permission using your microphone. Go on, Fatima, then Saida.
Yes, Fatima.
Yes,
Fatima with Lucy.
No problem.
Thank you. I think communication is the share of information.
Yes, good. Saida, go on.
So communication, it's defined on a process which we can transmit a message by channel with the sender and receiver. Yes. Sender and receiver and the channel, and we have many forms of communication: verbal communication and non-verbal communication.
Yes.
Verbal communication or spoken communication,
Yes.
which we use the words or written.
Yes.
And the non-verbal communication, we use a gesture, eye contact, body language. That's all.
Yes, thank you. So you and Fatima mentioned a lot of very interesting things related to communication. We have Hind. Hind, turn on the microphone. Hind, can you hear me? We cannot hear you because your microphone is still off.
Yes. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, very well.
Hello to everyone. I'm so happy for being participant in this beautiful communicational and interactional atmosphere. So what I know about communication, it's a kind of exchanging signals between two people or more, in which we have a kind of interaction and effect and affect process.
Yes, very interesting ideas. You said what is behind communication, the effect, etc. So we have, I think, Hind already talked. Saida, do you have something to say?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Like we are doing now. We communicate with each other.
Yes.
We have a topic, and we
Yes.
are communicating with this in virtual world.
Yes, very interesting. You mentioned the virtual world, which is our recent means to communicate. So that's it. I think if there is any sharing, do not hesitate next time to share with us for the others. I could write down the names to do not forget them. So from my part, I bring something. As I said, knowledge is everywhere, and I'm just here to organize and organizing and managing the time, etc. So I have some ideas. So it is simply the act of transferring or transforming information from one place or person or group to another. It requires some criteria. I think one of you said mentioned this criteria. Sender, we need a message, and we need a recipient, someone who received the message. And of course, after communication, there can be some effect. It can be affected by emotions. It can be affected by cultural backgrounds, medium use. For example, the type of communication I'm using now is not the same if we are face-to-face, etc. So very, very appreciated your interventions. Sorry to admit the last one. Okay, so let's move on to the next phase, which is debate. And now, please, the others, tell me, what does it mean, debate? Have you ever experienced debate? Tell me, what does it mean, debate? Any sharing? Please, Saida again. Go on, Saida. No problem. Saida,
So
I think
debate.
we have Saida.
Debate like what we are doing now. We have a topic, and each of us give their opinion and arguments, to convince the other in some ways. So
Yes.
we can say the debate like we have a topic, and we have people or person who talk and who give arguments, who can define, or he can give her opinion or her about this topic.
Yes, very interesting things. Yes, yes. So I think someone asked the permission using her voice, Fatima, and then we will move on to Saida. Fatima, Zainab. Fatima, then Zainab. I think you, Fatima, or Shayma. I don't know who asked the permission using voice.
It's same.
Yes, go on, Shayma. Sorry, Fatima. Shayma, go on. Then Zainab.
A debate is two different points of view.
Yes, yes, very interesting.
There's a subject, there's 2 points of view. There's people who are with a certain view, and others with another view.
Yes, yes, very interesting. We have two opposing views. Yes, this is one of the things concerning debate. Zainab?
Is to argue about subjects by supporting by opinion.
Yes, yes, about the subject, and we express our opinions. Yes. We have Muhammad.
Yes, please.
I think we have Muhammad. Yes, Muhammad.
Yeah, well, a debate is a discussion of a certain topic between two people or more who have a shared knowledge concerning this topic that they are talking about.
Yes, in some sense, yes, knowledge. So Hind, I think Hind, yes, Hind, the last one, by the way.
Yes, normally debate is about two sort of contradictory ideas, and they are trying to get or reach a specific compromise by adding and choosing different arguments from different triangles, political, religious, etc.
Yes, Yes, very interesting, Hind, what you have said. But please, I could see some answers, very, very interesting, all of them, of course. But most of you maybe introduce debate as a kind of communication, not structured communication. You did not mention the structure. You just mentioned what we, by virtue of nature, we know about debate. Someone there and someone here, and there is a topic. They are pella, as we said, in the coffee, sitting with our friends. But what we have to learn about debate is something organized. It's something structured. It has its own disciplines, its own rules, etc. So I will share with you some of the things about debate. Debate is a structured process of communication. So communication structured around a specific topic. The topic in debate called, by the way, the motion. I will tell you a secret. I'm preparing for a program of debate. I don't know if I will apply it this year or next year, inshallah. I will share with you some things about debate, techniques of debates, etc. So the motion where two sides oppose one another and try to prove that their stance is the most logical in comparison to the other. So we are defending ourselves. And sometimes in the debate, I give you a motion. And for example, I will nominate Muhammad and Hind, and I will obligatory put Muhammad as with the idea and Hind against. Even that Hind do not believe the idea is correct, she should defend it incorrect. So this is the debate. We have two teams. We have a lot of structures, the British Parliament, and we have, I think, the American style. We have the European one. We have a lot of types of debates. Okay, so let's see the criteria. It must be structured, as I said, and of course there is always a winner and a loser. The fact that it is structured, so we will have adjudication, and in the end we will have a winner and a loser. And it doesn't mean that the idea is not correct, etc., but just who use the techniques of debate better will win the debate, the championship or the competition. Defining a stance, etc., as we have seen. Okay, so let's see our topic. This is why we are here today, is dialogue. Again, who knows something about dialogue? Tell us, please. Turn on again the microphone or raise your hand. Any sharing, please. Go on, Saida. Saida, the first.
So dialogue, like a speech between two people, and they are sharing idea with them. Can say with them? No.
Sorry, the last word.
With them. They are sharing idea with each other.
Yes. Sharing of ideas. Yes. Good. Yes. Anyone else?
Sharing idea with
or
each other.
So can we say that dialogue is a combination of communication and debate?
Yes, maybe. Yes, maybe. But if we say combination in dialogue, we will have a loser and a winner. And this is not something in dialogue. We have dialogue there. I don't know who is using this name. Go on, Mr. Dialogue. You are the first. Thank you, Abdurrahman, by the way. Go on. Who is using dialogue as his name or her name? Please, dialogue, you are raising your hand. Turn on the microphone. I think you are facing a technical issue concerning your microphone. Hind, tell us what do you mean, what do you know about dialogue, and we will back to dialogue.
Normally, a dialogue is the type of conversation between two people or more in which they express their own ideas and emotions about a specific topic.
Yes, very interesting. Yes, there is ideas, emotions about specific topic. Yes. Dialogue, can you turn on the microphone? I don't know who is, but Hind, I think who is the third one? You down your head, no problem. So let's move on to the practical phase of this workshop, okay? And if someone has something to say about dialogue, tell us before going or before telling you the instructions. So please, let's have a white paper and a pen, and if you can use note of your mobile phone, no problem. And please write 3 words that come to your mind once you hear the word dialogue, or try to describe the word dialogue in 3 words, 3 separate words, by the way. Okay? When you're done, please write them. You have 3 minutes to write 3 words. And once you finished, open the mic, say I'm finished, to know to start the workshop.
Yes, I have finished, Mr.
Yes, the first one. Who is next? 3 words. We are coming to this.
Can I?
No,
I finished.
Do not tell us. Just write. Yes, you finished. Yes. The others, have you finished? To move on, please.
Yes.
Yes, cool. I think also the others will be finished. Someone's raising their hand. Fuzia, have you finished? Saida, have you finished?
Yes, please.
Yes, yes, cool, cool. I will
Yes.
tell you the instructions. Good, good. The others, just keep writing your 3 words. I will give you the instructions. The instructions are as the following. Okay, we will split into small groups. We will go to different rooms. I will send you the link actually here on Zoom. Just accept the invitation, and we will be in different groups. And please, for example, if the group contain or consists of 5 participants, we have 3 words, 3 words, 3 words, 3 words, and 3 words. Please, 3 multiple 5, what is it? 15. So you have 15 words. Try to make them 3. Discuss, negotiate, dialogue, and try to make them 3. Okay, keep in mind, try to make them only 3. Okay, so I will stop sharing. Let's complete, by the way, the instructions. Each group members should discuss words come to their minds once they hear the word dialogue, and each group required to agree about a point, to agree about or point out 3 words at the end of the given time. The suggested time is 10 minutes. I think we will have more than 10 minutes. Okay, so I will stop sharing and I will send you to rooms. Okay, sorry, division group. Yes, okay. So group number 1, create attribute normative. Okay, group cell number 1 will be called how many? I think. Okay, group number 1 will be called okay, and I should send 1. Okay, 2, 3. Okay, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Yes, hello there. Can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
Okay, so you are, I think, 4 participants here, or 3. You have, each one has his own 3 words. Try to discuss them and try to bring out, to point out just only 3 words describing the word dialogue, okay?
Okay, we'll receive it. Thank you. Are you going to stay with us or
No, I'm
leave
going to other
another
groups. I'm
room?
going to other groups.
Okay,
Someone
very
of you
nice.
moderating, someone the leader, etc. Hello, girls.
For me, I write 3 words: life, work, and how. What about you?
I personally wrote introduction, 2 people, 1 subject, and or idea.
Please, sorry for interrupting. Please, made an agreement. You are going well. Made an agreement about only 3 words. Go on.
Okay. For me, I write 3 words.
Hello?
Yes.
Munir, Hind, and
Hello.
Saida, are you discussing? Are you discussing?
Yes,
We are
we're
about to
just
start.
about.
I
Yes.
think we have to choose 3 words from all
Yes.
the words we have chosen.
Try to make an agreement. Good, good, Munir. Allow me to say.
Okay. So what are the other words you have chosen for?
Other words? So for me, when I hear dialogue, yes. For me, when I hear dialogue, I think of a conversation between two people or more. So there's people.
Yes,
Person,
same. I shared
person.
your video.
Guys, sorry for interruption. Any problem?
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
good,
okay.
good. So made your agreement. Allow me to say.
Hey, what's up? How are you? And then we have Anwar and Khadija.
Hello? Yeah, I'm here. Hello,
Okay.
everyone.
Hi. And Anwar, are you there?
Please, the others, Khadija and Anwar, join your friends to make the agreement.
Hello, Mr. Yusuf, are you still here?
I'm going to another room. Any problem?
Please, one more question, because
Yes.
I don't remember that. You asked us to discuss our words, to come up with 1 word or 3 words?
3,
together?
only 3 words.
All right.
Okay, together 3 words, okay?
All right, good,
yes.
thank you.
By the way, before leaving, after 3 minutes, or let's make it 5. After 5 minutes, you will be joined by another group. They have their own 3 words, and you have your own. So you have to make the 6 just only 3. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Abdulrahman.
Okay.
Hello.
Any one of you give us okay?
Sorry for interrupting. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I think.
Yes, Reda?
Have you finished?
Yes, we finished. Yes.
Okay, we will have 4 minutes. Okay, then you will be joined by another group, and they have their own 3 words. You have 3, and they have 3. So just make them only. Okay, make the 6 3. Okay. So clear the instruction. Good. Go on. No mistake.
Okay. Right. Okay.
So we should choose from these words.
Yes, actually, I think you made an agreement about 3 words, but once you will be joined by another group, they have their own 3. So fight with them to keep only 3, just 1 from there and one in the middle. Okay.
Okay, we should summarize. Okay, we should summarize these 6 words. We
In
should
3.
do just 3 words.
Good.
Okay,
Bravo.
right.
Bravo. You are group number 3 is done. Okay.
So guys, what do you think? Which word do you prefer?
Hello, Munir. Hello, Saida. I'm sorry for interrupting. Okay.
Let's log in.
I think, have you made the agreement? Did you finish?
Yes, we have made an agreement about two words, but we are still discussing the last one.
So you still have 3 minutes, okay? And then you will be joined by another group. Bear in your minds that they have their own 3 words. So تقاتلوا معاهم to make it only 3, not 6, okay? Clear.
But I need to understand, should we defend our words or just I mean
discuss,
let's go with
using dialogue. Here we are practicing dialogue. That's secret. You are practicing dialogue, okay?
Yes, but are we supposed to defend our words or just to keep the interaction going on?
Yes, what we are going to say about dialogue is we are not defending strongly. We are defending our beliefs, our ideas, but we are looking for a common ground, okay? So maybe you said X, this said Y. Okay, let's make it some X, Y, etc. Okay, so make 3 words, made an agreement. You are group number 4. Done. So after 2 to 3 minutes, you will be joined.
Okay. So what do you think about the last words? Should it?
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So have you finished?
Yes.
Okay. You have your 3 words.
Yes.
Yes.
I will send you. Good. I will send you now to another group. Okay. And they have their own 3 words. Okay. And you have your own, which means we have how?
6 words.
6 words. So try to make them only 3. Okay. Made an agreement with them.
Okay.
You are بالمكي شيماء. I will send you to 2. Go. Possible. Go. So accept. Plus it for go. The plus it for go. So accept the invitation and go to Shayma, I think, and Zainab. Go, yes. So select. So Marba.
If you can look at the chat, we have the number 811, etc. has written his words, language, information, exchange, and speech.
Language, information, and speech.
And speech, yes. Just check the chat and you will see.
Okay.
Zainab, what are your words?
Please, I don't know how to go to chat room. I haven't here.
Look at the bottom.
Affichage.
Look at the bottom of the
discussion. Okay. Oh, this. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Chat. Go to chat.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Please, I would like you to talk. Chat is very helpful. But please, yes, because avoid chat. Tell me your words, and I will tell you mine. Let's communicate. Let's dialogue. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Abdelmunem. Thank you, the others.
Yes, Yusuf. Hello, by the way. How are you?
You have
yes.
You have 4 words.
Yeah, she has. Yes.
I think it's one of life aspects is a dialogue, because we have a lot of aspects in life. So dialogue could be one of them.
Hello, can I say something?
Yes, of course.
There is no problem. Everything is clear?
No problem.
Good.
There.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you. So I think life is too vague to define dialogue. For example, if we are to talk linguistically, we can't define a phone just by using all the features.
Negotiation.
There are some distinctive features that can be used. So, for example, if I say nasal, this involves just the nasal quality. So life involves a lot of features, but the dialogue is a specific feature of life. We can't define life as dialogue equivalent.
Okay, right. Sorry. Here I have 3 words. I don't have exchange, but I have live interaction and negotiation. Okay. I suggest to keep negotiation because it is good. What do you think, Munir?
Negotiation,
Yes,
but what about sharing?
Sharing. 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 Please repeat your words. Please, Munir, could you please repeat your words?
Yes, yes. The words we have chosen in our groups in our group are free interaction, ideas, and sharing.
Ideas and sharing.
So I think the word negotiation gives the definition a kind of economical background rather than.
Guys, we still have only
then
8 minutes to go to the other room.
Language, speech, exchange, information, and people.
And then we have Khadija. She said share, culture, and smart. So how many words now? We have 7.
No, normally you already 3 words, and we choose the 3 words. The topic is like that.
Okay,
Well,
let's choose.
Actually,
let's
Mr.
choose
Monaim,
one.
Mr. Monaim, actually, we should have talked about the 3 words together and discuss. And suggest 3 words together in the first attempt in the first room.
Yeah. Well, we when they arrived, when they joined in, we hadn't finished. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Abdurrahman will choose our words and then share with the other guys.
But it's still it's not a problem at all. So the main thing here is to talk and share ideas, discuss.
Okay.
And
so which
let's
means
forget
we should have 6
even
words. We should have 6 words.
No, just 3.
No, 3.
Just 3.
Not
Yes,
3.
but yeah. Okay. So that's the point. Yeah, just 3.
in them for ourselves, so there is no
Yeah,
dialogue.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
dialogue is about using the interaction to share our ideas. That's why I prefer these 3 words. What do you think?
Yeah, but we need. I think we need a receiver and a sender. Like we need 2 people.
Of course, but when we are talking about interaction, we are implicitly suggesting that there is a receiver and a sender. Yes.
Yeah.
Dear
So
friends,
what do you think?
have you finished?
What do you choose?
Have you finished?
We are about to finish.
Almost.
2 minutes. 2 minutes left. Okay.
We're making negotiation here.
Okay. So what do you think the final decision would be?
We choose exchange, and you too. Your group too.
Yes.
I think it's a good. Now you have to choose 2 more words, and we should choose between them.
Okay. So Shaima is saying that. So what do you think?
Sorry, 2 minutes left. Okay.
Okay, hurry up, guys.
Yeah.
Hurry up. So the first word is exchange.
You appear.
Yeah, it just pops up. Okay. First
Can
word
I
exchange.
agree with
Second word. Come on.
in the two words exchange and people?
Exchange and people.
And also information. Exchange what? Information.
Are we choosing like to dialogue? I don't think it should be
three words
exchange
that
this.
they are direct to dialogue, not a sentence.
Yes, not like exchange
No,
what?
but
No,
it
you choose the word and then choose another word.
related with the dialogue.
Yeah,
Exchange
okay,
is
so
related to the dialogue. People related to the. So we have another word. We have to choose another word.
yes, okay.
We have speech and information.
Construction of idea of
Can you
ideas
define?
through interaction.
Okay.
Hello? Hello there. I should check if everyone is here.
Hello.
Who just joined us, unfortunately. Yes, you can discuss with us what is coming, but what we have covered actually, we discussed some of the definitions or some of the ideas about what does it mean communication first. Then we shifted to what does it mean a debate, and we somehow distinguished between the two. The last step was to define the dialogue. What does it mean dialogue? What is dialogue for us? By the way, just I'm recapitulating for those who just join us. And this phase was practical somehow. What does it mean practical? I put all the participants in different groups, 5, 4, 5, 4, and I asked them to discuss what does it mean dialogue, and just to point out 3 and only 3 words. Then I moved to join one group with another, or conjoin two groups. Therefore, which means that they have 6 words and they have to make them just 3. So they are practicing dialogue. Okay, I could check whether if everyone joined us. Okay, I think we are 20 participants. We are joined by someone's new. Okay, let's complete our discussion. Okay, this is the workshop was in the forum. So guys, please share with us, how did you feel when you already point out 3 words and you have to make another discussion with a new group with the different 3 words, different ideas about dialogue, and you have to make an agreement concerning what does it mean dialogue. We have Shima Belmaki, the first one to raise her hand.
It was like in a debate.
Yes, maybe. Good. The others? Saida?
As Shaima said, like a debate, each of us have to convince the other of her idea.
Yes. Yes. Munir?
And it was
Sorry, Abdurrahman, I think. Munir first.
Yes, I think the first thing to do when doing dialogue is to be open-minded and to be ready to accept others' opinions.
Yes,
This is
good.
the first step.
It is a matter of acceptance. Very interesting thing in dialogue. Mr. Abdurrahman?
and it was really hard.
Yes, very difficult. Yes, because as I know concerning dialogue is it's very easy to make the sense of similarities, but the sense of differentiation is very hard to make this idea, to put this idea in human beings' minds. It's very difficult. We have hint.
Yes, as my friend said a while ago, it was actually difficult to make a final decision. We also come across with different backgrounds and knowledge levels. So yeah, it was enjoyable.
Yes, thank you. Saeed, I think again, you still raising your hand. The others, please share with us.
I forgot raising my hand.
Yes, no problem. The others, please. You all were discussing. I could see all the things happened in the rooms. So please share with us. We have Muhammad. Muhammad first, yes. Turn on the microphone, please, Mr. Muhammad Rikaz, I think. Muhammad,
yes. Okay, sure. Now it's working. Well, I think it was a good discussion in which we discuss ideas in order to build the definition of the word dialogue.
Yes. So you practice it. For me, you have practiced dialogue. You dialogued. You discussed your ideas. I could say, so I could hear someone say that, no, this is X. The others say, no, this is A. This is my word is the better. I could say Abdurrahman and Abdul Munaim moderating the group. This is the idea. The others say, no, we have 4. No, we have to keep them only 3. Someone of you considering the time, I could remember someone said that, no, there is just only 8 minutes. So you worked in a group to make an agreement, even that you are coming from different areas with different ideas, from different genders, different ages, levels of studies. You are very different in a lot of levels, but you push yourselves there to talk with foreigners, with people the first time maybe you met in this room or in this year, maybe in your life. For example, some faces just the first time I could get to know. So there are a lot of things to share. So anyone else? I think Ayub, Muhu, have something to add?
Yes.
Yes, go on, Mr. Ayub.
We were making a negotiation. Everyone wants to choose his idea or his words. So as Munir Shadir said, to have a dialogue, you should have an open mind. So without open mind, it can't be a dialogue.
Yes. So it is for you, it is a matter of acceptance.
Acceptance, yeah.
Yes, very interesting. Munir, do you have something to add? I think.
Yes, since I'm a student in master linguistics, I all time trying to project in what we are studying in linguistics to this experience, and I think the most difficult part is to transform the abstract idea in our mind into a phonological form which is understandable by others. This is a level of difficulty.
Yes.
The other difficulty is to transform the phonological form into a logical form so that everyone can understand our perception of the idea and thus be convinced to this idea.
Yes, very interesting intervention, Mr. Munir, concerning how can we conceptualize and then transform it to phonological forms that help us to get the others understanding our ideas. And this is very interesting thing. I think someone else asked the permission using her or his microphone.
Please, it's me.
Yes, go.
Fatima.
Fatima, yes.
Like it's a share idea, and it's when we share idea, each time we had a new word.
Yes.
And so we have to make a decision about the word which we can choose.
Yes, very interesting. So the group who were with Mr. Ayoub Mahbub, what are your 3 words? Tell me. The last group. Mr. Ayoub, I think you are the responsible. What are the 3 groups, Sir Ayoub?
Yes, the words were instruction, instruction,
yes,
interaction,
yes,
instruction,
instruction.
Yeah, and Munir, could you please remind me the word, the third word?
It was interaction, ideas, construction.
Okay, construction.
Construction ideas. Mr. Munir or Abdurrahman or Khadija, your group, who is the responsible to tell me the 3 words?
Is it my group?
Yes, your group, Mr. Abdurrahman.
Yes, it was the first one, exchange, speech.
Exchanging speech. Yes, speech.
Exchange,
Good.
speech, and culture.
Culture. So now we have 6 words, okay? كي نزيد الطين بلة. I will give you my 3 words and let's discuss them, okay? You can see the 3 pictures. These are the demonstration of my 3 words concerning dialogue. The first one, these are my 3 words. You can show the colors there in the words are very different, which means that we are different. And this is the first word, which is diversity. Who can elaborate more on diversity? Do you see that diversity is suitable to define dialogue?
Yes, I think we can have diversity in ID.
Yes. So I think the term idea in the first group and exchange, it is very related or pertinent to diversity. Do you agree with me or not? Please.
Yes.
I'm just a beginner in dialogue. Just would like to check whether we can make a final agreement about this idea. So diversity is the beginning of dialogue. It is the first step. Whenever there is 2 different, it doesn't require to be opposing each other, but just whenever we have 2 different ideas, it is diversity. We have people with the religious disciplines, others with feminists, etc. So we have to start dialogue. Hind, do you have something to add?
Yes, I just want to say that without diversity and differences and dissimilarities and in people's backgrounds and levels of knowledge, we cannot have a dialogue.
Yes.
Normally.
So it is the beginning. It is the first step. And the word is unique by this idea. It's not a method. It's not a problem to have diversity, to have you there, have different ideas from mine. But just let's put them into discussion, into communication, into dialogue, and then we will get to know each other. Once we have diversity, we can move on to the next word, which is empathy. Who can talk about empathy? Tell me, what does it mean, empathy, for you? Any sharing, please? Anyone?
Well, yes.
Yes.
Well, one of the words we have chosen at the beginning of this session was sharing. And I think empathy is about sharing feelings, sharing emotions, sharing ideas, putting ourselves on the circumstances of other people's.
Yes. Yes. Very
so we can
interesting.
feel and we can feel some kind of empathy towards others.
Yes. Very interesting, Mr. Munir, to put ourselves there, to see from the other's glasses, to see the world from different angles. Mr. Abdurrahman, tell us.
Yeah, a similar proverb said that you have to put your nose on the other's shoes.
Yes.
To feel like they feel and support them.
Yes, very interesting proverb.
And what if the shoes, Abdurrahman, what if the shoes smell bad?
This is my question.
That's what you should support.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I know it's just.
Yeah, I understand.
Yes, very interesting, Mr. Abdurrahman. Let's go on to Hind.
Yes, I agree with what Munir has said. Empathy has more, or it is more related to the sensual, aspects of dialogue. As he said, we should always put ourselves in the shoes of the others. So we have to try, and we have to be in the same situations of others so that we can understand them.
Well, yes, thank you, Hind. Thank you, Hind. Anyone else to add anything? Please, the others. I could just use the same names repeated. The others, please. Any idea about empathy? Abdurrahman said, Munir Shader said, Hind. Huh? So let's move on. No problem. So concerning empathy, I just put there, in the same way we want to be understood correctly, we must just strive to understand others correctly. Therefore, we have to see the word from the other position. Put yourself there and feel like how they feel, and ask yourself, why did they behave in this manner? Okay, if we start keep ourselves in our comfort zone, it is very difficult for you to make friends, very difficult for you to acquire skills, etc. So empathy, please. The last one is a common ground. What does it mean, a common ground in dialogue? From our experience, we have a common ground. We have two. We have the first three words and the second. So we have two common grounds. And now we are working to make one common ground where all of us, I think 20 or 21 participants, having agreeing about what is dialogue. So what does it mean, common ground in dialogue? Just start from the experience we already. We have our professor.
Is there, please?
I think we have Muhammad the first, then Saida, then Fatima, I think. Go on, Mr. Muhammad.
Yeah, well, I think common ground is a shared knowledge, which is shared between the two people who are doing dialogue.
Yes, so in dialogue, we are looking for a common ground. We are looking for a place or a sphere where we can understand each other. Saida?
I'm not sure, but I can say like a representation or a stereotype that we have already about something.
Yes, I think it is very interesting the point you mentioned concerning stereotypes. Whenever we have an idea about someone or a particular culture, we have to ask. After asking, which means asking, why are you doing so? We are there in diversity. We are discovering the diversity, the difference between me and the others. Then answering some questions, why are you behaving this way? Why are you wearing this particular type of clothes, etc. Then you will have the empathiness. Then you will put yourself there and you will see the world from another standpoint. Then you have to look for a common ground. Once you understand what the others say, how they behave, etc. So you have a common ground. You understand each other. You learn more about each other. So let's move on. Dialogue transforms human relations from a state of ignorance or intolerance to a state of deeper understanding and respect for what is shared and what is not. I think we have Saida. Do you have something to add?
Sorry.
Yes, Munir, something to add?
Yes, don't you think that a common ground starts from a speaking community or people that are who are sharing the same field or the same domain, so that they can discuss together? For example, if we are here discussing about dialogue, this is because we are all interested in English as a language and in this field of studies.
Yes.
We can't have, for example, someone who is a physicist talking with us here about dialogue. What do you think about this idea?
I totally have a different idea. Because when we say that dialogue transforms the human relations, which means that dialogue leads to having a common ground. If we have the idea in our minds that we have to talk just only to those who have the same ideas with us and the same beliefs with us, it is very difficult, because dialogue is the solution that help you to interact within a multicultural and the for example, let's say you are in front of people from different areas, those from sub-Saharan countries, those from Asia, those from America, etc., those from Algeria, etc. So everyone there have different ideas, have different perspective. They see the world differently. So through dialogue, techniques of dialogue, we are going to cover the next workshops, inshallah. You will learn a lot about them, and you will build the bridges, what we call the bridges between you and other cultures, which help us to build peace around the world. This is what we use dialogue, to know what the others know about the world, and to build the bridges between each other and to keep peace. Okay, I think we have Abdul Munaim.
Yes, I think what's Munir was trying to say is that we here in this meeting, we have a common ground. Okay, he said that it's English, etc., and that's correct. So we have something to talk about. We have a common ground. We agree. And he gave the example of a physicist. If there are physicists with us here, I mean scientists of physics, we should find or we must find a common ground to talk about. Otherwise, we would not understand, like if they start talking about the theory of relativity, or I don't know, astrophysics, black holes. Okay, so that's the point of Munir. We should find like a common ground to talk about.
Yes, yes.
I mean, to start that conversation,
yes, indeed, that's
or
exactly
dialogue.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Abdul Munaim. I think someone else would like to share with us anything.
Yes, it's Fatima.
Yes, go.
We can have the cultural background. They have, for example, we have the same cultural, and also for as say the students before, we have to share the same interest and the opinion. For example, we can talk. I talk about women. I don't understand, for example, about football. So if you talk to me about football, I don't understand. I don't make interest. Don't understand. Yes. I will understand. Not sure.
Yes. I think you link it to the topic, but here we are concerned with dialogue, because when we link it to topic, of course, for example, if you are girls there talking about makeup, it does not concern me, makeup. What does it mean that? But I have to get there and ask you, why are you putting makeup? To know the idea, to just because sometimes we see someone do a behavior, bad behavior, for example, for us, not for him, there. And we ask, no, don't ask this person, don't talk to this person, he's a bad one, okay, keep it there. But no, please, go and ask him, why are you behaving this way? Maybe his culture accepting this idea. Even it does not interest you, his culture, but you have to build, as I said, peace, and to build bridges between you and the others, to live in a safe space. We have to use these techniques of dialogue. We have, as Abdurrahman said, to put our nose in other shoes. Why are you doing this? Okay. So I somehow agree about you. Something does not interest in me, I won't go there. Okay. But you have to, yes.
You have to have a mutual understanding. I understand you, but I respect your idea and you respect mine.
Yes.
And we have a topic we can share together, and the other each one has his interests.
Yes, very interesting. I'm loving football. You are makeup, for example. So let's live in a peaceful world. Okay, let's understand each other and then build the bridges. Muhammad, the last one to intervene, inshallah, because time is going on.
Okay, well, I think when we say the word common ground, we may look at it from different angles. So we can say that it's the shared knowledge. It depends on our objective from it.
Yes.
So if we are talking about the objectives of a dialogue, so we can say that the common ground is the construction of positive human values, such as peace, tolerance, respect, and so on. And if we are talking about the conditions of making a dialogue, we can say that the common ground is a shared knowledge between the participants within the dialogue, and that's my
Yes.
idea.
Very interesting, Mr. Muhammad. I would like to thank all of you for today's highly appreciated interventions. And I think this is the end of our today's workshop. I work to make it on time, to do not waste your time, maybe you are studying. So we have the checkout. Okay, please, as I said, the program consists of 3 workshops. This is the first one. We still have 2 others. I hope the others who did not participate during this workshop, the next opportunity, do not let it go. Please express yourself. You have a good English. You have a lot of ideas to share with us, and we need these ideas. Please open the microphone as your friends has been doing, and tell us what do you want to say. How do you see the world, etc. So now the checkout. Tell us something you learned from this circle. Anything, just to recapitulate. Who can tell us what we covered during this workshop? Is it good or not?
For me, it's a technical thing. I learned first thing how I use the Zoom, and there is option of to work in groups in Zoom. That's the first thing, and it's a pleasure to have a discussion with you and other students. Thank you very much for this initiative.
Yes, you are very welcome. By the way, Google Meet also having the same technique, but we have to pay for Google Meet. I don't know if our professors, I think they have this version. We are not. And I asked my president of an association I'm working with to give me this account, and they accepted. So Hind, share with us.
Yes, I would like to thank everyone here in this circle. I actually learned a lot, and I'm really interested in these kinds of circles and debates, and I'm so excited for the next debate.
Yes, you are very welcome.
You know.
Yes.
Thank you so much for everyone. Thank you.
The others? Please, Munir, go on.
Yes, first of all, I want to thank you, Mr. Youssef, for this initiative. It was really enjoyable and informative. And I would thank all the participants. I encourage them to participate again and again in this kind of forums, because this is really helpful to increase the English level. Because in fact, when we are studying, we are doing a lot of theoretical things, but using them in practically, we rarely find this kind of opportunities. So thank you for this opportunity you are giving us.
Very interesting, Mr. Munir. You mentioned the practical side of our learning journey. For me, I was totally introvert. I just speak in front of people. I remember the first month after the pandemic, I got an opportunity to participate orally, and I started. So as much as you are voluntarily going to practice your language, you will be better, inshallah. We have Muhammad. Go on, Mr. Muhammad.
Okay, well, I would like to thank you very much for this initiative, which is very fruitful and useful. So we have learned at different levels, theoretical level and practical level, that concerning the virtual communication, which is a new, communication that is important nowadays. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Saida. Go on.
So it's a great occasion to enhance our skills in communication. In this virtual world, it's really I am so happy to be with you and with all the students. Really, thank you so much for giving us this occasion and this opportunity to express, to discuss, to enhance our skills. So thank you so much.
Yes, you are very welcome. But first of all, we have to thank the department to creating this very interesting thing. The forum, you have to join the Facebook page there and to join them in their workshops, and a lot of things they are doing very, very purposeful and very helpful for us as students, and they will help us in our professional career, inshallah. So tell us how much excited you are for the next workshop, which will be about argumentation and empathy. So the next workshop, we will practice in argumentation, how to build a strong argumentation in your speech, and how to learn how to deal with empathy in your daily life. And are you ready to dialogue in your daily life? Please, in one word or two before leaving. Anyone? For me, I'm super excited to start the next workshop, and I'm ready to use, and I'm of course using dialogue in my daily life. So who's next to end up this session?
I'm
Munir?
extremely motivated to do so.
Yes, you are very welcome, Mr. Munir. So
Thank you.
let's end our session.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Me too.
Yes, thank you,
Thank
Fatima. You are very welcome.
Thank you so much, Yusuf.
Yes, you are very welcome. This is my Facebook account and this is my emails. And the last, who can remind me of what is the slogan we put in the rules? Who can remember it?
Sharing is caring.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Abdurrahman. Sharing is caring. So there's,
Thank you.
I think
Thank
we
you,
will stop
Yusuf.
here.
You have been great. Thank you.
You are very welcome. I think I will, I don't know if we have to take a screenshot. I think if someone can activate his or her camera. Okay, who can do it for us? Just one last screenshot
I
to send
think
it
this
to the
is a
phone.
very difficult question for.
I'm sorry, Yusuf, you are not ready for the
No problem, no problem. Just if you want. So I will get.
screenshot.
I will get one.
I know.
Just in names.
I have this problem with my students, even young learners.
Yes, no problem. So in 3, 1 and 2 and 3, I'm going. Anyone else? Okay, 1, 2, 3. So thank you, Ders. I highly appreciate your interventions, your commitments. So thank you, Ders. See you the next workshop, inshallah. I will manage to send the flyer as soon as possible. So thank you, Ders. Thank you. You are very welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Have a good day.
Thank you.